Howdy folks, Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for tuning in to a repair episode. I'm going to teach you today how to permanently repair your broken strings of Christmas lights. We're talking waterproof, weatherproof, tug-proof. If you need a temporary fix, something that's just going to get the lights on right now, I just need them on for a few hours, we'll fix them later. Later in the video, I'll show you 2 temporary solutions to fixing your Christmas lights. But overall, we're going to show you how to permanently fix your broken strings of Christmas lights. Stay tuned to the end of the video. Got a unique shout out today. Had some fans of the show send in a photograph. If you're a fan of those Walmart fails that are on the internet where people go to Walmart and they take pictures of people doing weird things at Walmart, stay tuned to the end of the video to see what these ladies sent in to me. Let me know down in the comments below how many strings of Christmas lights you think you fix on an annual basis. Do you only fix 1 or 2? Do you fix 10? Or do you fix 50 or 60 like I do every year? Let me know down in the comments below how much time and how many sets you fix every single year. One thing I really love and really appreciate about a how-to video or a repair video that I watch on YouTube is A, they teach me how to fix the problem that I'm trying to learn how to fix, and B, I don't have to search for hours on Amazon or anywhere else to find a particular tool that I need to fix the problem. So everything I use here today and a couple related tools will be down in the video's description below. I will have affiliated links to these products. It doesn't cost you anything extra to buy from these links, and it does help support the show financially. Helps get lights for our YouTube show, and we do buy different things for our show. The products that I review on here, things like that. If you just want to support the show, you can go to patreon.com, type in Christmas on Crestline, and join us on Patreon, and that will get your name at the end of every single video we do. At the very end of this video, you can see our Patreon supporters and the list of their names, and we can add your name to that just by coming on and being a Patreon supporter. You can join for as little as $3 a month. That's right, about 75 cents a week. As much as you want. We have a $20 supporter, several $10 supporters. Come on and support the show. It also gives you access to earn free merch. If you just want our merch, you can go down to our link down in the video's description to our Teespring page. It gives you access to our Christmas math shirts and all of our other neat shirts, as well as our coffee mugs and our drinkware. We have a bunch of neat merchandise on there for you. If you just want to support the page, support us through that, you can go down to our Teespring page and click on that link as well. Any support you're willing to do is much appreciated. Keeps the lights on, as they say. You have a broken string of Christmas lights, and man, is that ever frustrating. I feel your pain. When you have 80,000, 100,000 Christmas lights like we do, you're talking thousands of dollars to replace the broken strings of Christmas lights. Christmas lights, retail grade, fun fact, are only designed to last 1 to 3 years. They are designed to break, and they will break. Be it squirrels, be it rabbits, be it falling limbs, be it just normal wear and tear, you're gonna have an opportunity to fix your Christmas lights. But you want them waterproof, you want them weatherproof, you want them tug-proof. So if a limb does fall on it, if a rabbit trips over it, if a squirrel runs across it up a tree, it's not going to fall out again. So permanent solutions, right? So the tools that I'm using today, I'm using the Wagner Furno 300 heat gun. It has 2 settings, 750 degrees and 1100 degrees. Got this at a big box store, local hardware store for $25. I have actually 3 different versions of this, but I love these wire strippers. They're automatic, strips and separates and cuts it all in one quick stroke. I have different versions of this. This is the Klein Tools. This is the Cryptomatic version. And also we have, here are heat seals. Heat shrink is another way to do it. But this is a lot simpler than it looks. It looks like, oh, I don't want to do all this. It's too complicated. This is all incredibly easy, and I'll show you how to fix them right now. Okay, you can see here that this cut severed at the light. So I'm actually going to remove this light real quick. Now I'm going to strip it. Twist the wires. That's a tad bit long. Shave off a little bit here. You don't want them too terribly long because then it will interfere with the connection inside of the heat shrink. Alright. So we have there both of our connections nice and cut. Next step, I'm going to put them inside of the heat shrink connector. This is a 10 to 12 gauge connector, which is about the size you need for a Mini. Anything bigger or smaller than that might cause you some problems. So I'm going to make sure they're in there nice and snug. Next, I'm going to crimp them. Make sure they don't go anywhere and they have a solid connection in the center. Next step is warming up the heat gun. And just melt it. You can see there, tug test, those things aren't not coming apart. So let's plug these in, see if they work. All right, we have here a repaired set of functional lights. Ta-da! All right, so you can see how the lights, which were once broken and not functional, are now nice and fixed via heat shrink. This is a permanent fix. There's no water gonna get in that, no wind gonna get in that, no weather gonna get in that. It's just a permanent solution, folks. One tip I would give you is make certain for Minis you get the 10 to 12 gauge connectors. Anything else is going to be too big or too small. If you go bigger, you're not going to be able to get the wire in there at all. If you go lower, it's just going to be too much to cramp, and they could come out prior to the heat shrinking the tubing. But this is how you permanently fix your broken strings of Christmas lights. If you need a very, very quick fix, your lights are out, they have to be on tonight, you don't have time to get this, you can't find it, you just need them on right now. Easiest way to do it, strip your wire. If you need it just for a quick, immediate fix, just for a few hours, wrap them up with electrical tape, nice and tight. This is not gonna make them waterproof, not gonna make them weatherproof, but it'll get your lights back on immediately until you have time for a quick fix. If you need something that's gonna last you a weekend, a few days, a week at most, you can use the wire nets to first strip your wire, then connect them with a wire net. I would highly suggest also using electrical tape around that to keep those, any extra moisture that could possibly seep in there during the show until you get time to do a permanent fix. That's what I would suggest. But those are two simple ways to get your lights on immediately, just by reconnecting the wires, and it gets them on right now until you have time to do a permanent fix. So the tools I used today was just a normal crimper stripper. You can also use needle nose to crimp your light connectors in a pinch. I like these because they're automatic. These are not my favorite ones. My favorite ones I couldn't find today, so I used my backup tool here, but I'll put the link to this one and to my favorite one down in the description below. And of course, your heat gun. Think of it like a hair dryer if you need to, but this hair dryer gets up to 1100 degrees, so maybe don't use your hair with it. I don't even know. But for a permanent solution, this is how you do it. All links to all these tools, including the connectors, are down in the video's description below. It is an affiliated link, once again, if you want to support the show. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Today's shout out. Okay, today's shout out goes to 4 young ladies. Shout out to Edison, shout out to Thomas, shout out to Ellie, and shout out to JC. They sent me this video And I'm not quite certain what it's got to do with Christmas lights. Maybe they were Christmas light shopping at the time. But don't try this at home, and this, I guess, I don't know, hashtag epic Walmart fail.
It's gonna fit. It's gonna fit. It's gonna fit.
I don't even know. But good job, no one getting injured in the making of this video. So good job, ladies. Kudos to you. But that gets me to thinking, if you have a video or a photo of you shopping for Christmas lights this season, send it to me at christmasoncrestline@gmail.com, and I'll get you into a future episode. Maybe you're at a box store or hardware store or an arts and crafts fair, and you see something neat, see something unusual. If you're interested in it, odds are someone else is probably as well. Take a photo, take a video, send it to me at christmasoncrestline@gmail.com, and I'll get that into a future episode. And also if you use any of the links down below, appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the show. And if you use this, I guarantee this is a permanent solution. It's a permanent way to fix your broken string of Christmas lights. In the past, I used just the wire nuts, electric tape, duct tape, and hope and pray that fix. It never was a permanent fix. I'd either fix it again that year or definitely fix it the next year in a different way. Heat shrink really is the most permanent way to fix your broken strings of Christmas lights. That's about it for me today, guys. I'm Charlie. I'll see you in the next video.